We all know the feeling of struggling with debt. It can be overwhelming and stressful, especially when it comes to high-interest payments. But don't worry, there's a solution that can help you pay off your debt faster and with less stress. It's called the Avalanche Method. Let's start by understanding how interest payments can impact your debt. Interest is essentially the cost of borrowing money. The higher the interest rate, the more money you'll end up paying in the long run. For example, if you have a credit card debt of $10,000 with a 20% interest rate, you'll end up paying over $22,000 if you only make minimum payments. That's a lot of money wasted on interest. High interest payments can also make it difficult to manage your debt. If you're paying more on interest than on the principal amount, it can feel like you're not making any progress. And if you have multiple types of debt with different interest rates, it can be hard to know where to start. What is the Avalanche Method? That's where the Avalanche Method comes in. It's a debt repayment strategy that helps you prioritize your debts based on interest rates. Here's how it works. Step 1. Make a list of all your debts, including credit card debt, auto loans, personal loans, and student debt. Step 2. Order them from highest to lowest interest rate. Step 3. Focus on paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first, while still making minimum payments on your other debts. Step 4. Once that debt is paid off, move on to the next highest interest rate debt and continue this process until all of your debts are paid off. By prioritizing the high interest debt, you'll be able to save money on interest payments and pay off your debts faster. And as you pay off each debt, you'll have more money to put towards your other debts. Let's look at some examples of how the Avalanche Method can be applied to different types of debt. Credit card debt. Let's say you have 3 credit cards with interest rates of 20%, 15%, and 10%. Using the Avalanche Method, you would focus on paying off the debt with the 20% interest rate first, followed by the 15% and 10% debts. Auto loans. If you have multiple auto loans with different interest rates, you would order them based on interest rate and focus on paying off the highest interest loan first. Personal loans. Personal loans can have varying interest rates, so it's important to make a list and order them accordingly. By focusing on the high-interest personal loan first, you'll be able to pay it off faster and save money on interest payments. Student debt. Student debt can be overwhelming, but the Avalanche Method can help you tackle it. Start by ordering your loans based on interest rate and focus on paying off the loan with the highest interest rate first. This will help you save money on interest payments and pay off your student loans faster. Now that you understand how the Avalanche Method works, here are some tips to help you get started. Create a budget. A budget will help you track your expenses and find ways to save money, which can be put towards your debt payments. Prioritize high-interest debt. Focus on paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first, while still making minimum payments on your other debts. Use extra money wisely. If you receive a bonus or tax refund, put it towards your debt. Now that you understand how the Avalanche Method works, let's talk about some actionable steps you can take to start using it to pay off your own debt. Step 1. Create a budget. The first step to paying off your debt using the Avalanche Method is to create a budget. Start by making a list of all your debts, including credit card debt, auto loans, personal loans, and student debt. Then, list the interest rates for each debt and rank them from highest to lowest. Next, create a budget that allows you to allocate more money toward paying off your high-interest debts while still covering your necessary expenses. Look for areas where you can cut back on spending, such as dining out or entertainment, and redirect that money toward paying off your debt. Step 2. Prioritize high-interest debt. Once you have a budget in place, prioritize paying off your high-interest debts first. These are the debts that are costing you the most money in interest payments, and by paying them off first, you'll be able to save money in the long run. Make minimum payments on all your debts, but put any extra money you have toward paying off your highest interest debt first. Once that debt is paid off, move on to the next highest interest debt on your list. Step 3. Seek additional support. Paying off debt can be a challenging process, but you don't have to do it alone. Seek out additional support and resources to help you along the way. Consider working with a financial advisor or credit counselor who can help you create a debt repayment plan that works for your unique situation. Look for free resources, such as online calculators or budgeting apps, to help you stay on track with your payments. Remember, paying off debt takes time and effort, but the Avalanche Method can help you get there faster by focusing on high-interest debt first. Stay motivated, keep your budget on track, and don't be afraid to seek help when you need it. With dedication and hard work, you can become debt-free and achieve your long-term financial goals.